What is up, ladies and gents? We are back on the channel for yet another unboxing video. This time I'm super excited to share with you another little joy that's entered my life. So this is the unboxing of the Valve Steam Deck.
This is Steam Deck, the most powerful gaming handheld in the world. Steam Deck is a full-featured gaming PC that lets you bring the games you love wherever you go. Full-size thumbsticks, analog triggers, and user-assignable buttons allow for portable gaming without compromise. Steam Deck's multi-touch display, dual trackpads, and gyroscope bring the full power of PC gaming to your hands. Your Steam games are already on your deck. Just sign in and play. Go beyond the included game storage with a microSD card. You can even stream games from another PC. Deck runs a new version of Steam focused on handheld gaming, with features you'd expect, like cloud saves, Steam Chat, and more. Steam Deck. Powerful, portable PC gaming. Reserve yours now.
Now this thing's been on my list for quite a while. It's been in my wish list, on my plan, but as you will probably see on Steam, they're worth about £400 to £500, so super bucks. I was very fortunate enough to catch a deal recently on Deal Monday. I will leave a link to their website in the description of this video, and the Steam Deck was on sale for just shy of £350. So a massive saving. Had to get myself one. As soon as I saw that deal, I thought, yeah, this is the time to get one. So here is the unboxing video. Let me know in the comments what you think about the Steam Deck. Huge customization and options, but we're going to dive into that as we unbox. So without further ado, this is one the postman made earlier. We're going to be unboxing this beauty right now. I'm going to be showing you guys some of the specs. We're going to be going through some of the system and operating, navigation, looking at some of the UI, and then I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what you can do with this beast. But before we get there, let's have a quick look in 3, 2, 1. And voila, this is what you get in the box, guys. So you are looking at the revolution of handheld gaming right now. The only thing that's really competing with this is the Asus ROG Ally. Now that is an absolutely monstrous piece of kit, which is going to set you back about £800. So unless you're stupidly serious about getting a handheld PC, this is still your safest bet budget-wise. So in the box, you get a nice little power adapter, officially from Valve as well. So that's going to charge your absolute new baby. What's really cool as well is that I've also been given a European adapter. So if you go abroad, this is what you're going to need to take to couple with that to charge this overseas. We've also been given, don't know if you guys can see that, we have been given a little bit of a warning. So make sure you plug it in to the right hole, keep it clean, and there's the power button. But we know all that. Without further ado, shall we open the box? What's really cool as well, before I dive into it, is this came free with a carry case. So normally the carry case is going to set you back another £15 to £20, but actually not today, because this came with the deal, with the bundle. So after much wrestling and tasseling, we've managed to get into the box. This is the very snazzy Steam Deck logo. It actually came, I promise I didn't steal this, it actually came with a security tag that was attached to here. So I think it stops people stealing these things, which is a bit mad, but they're out there. So anyway, it comes included with a carry case. Normally this will set you back another £15 to £20, but as I said, this came absolutely free of charge with the bundle. I have also purchased a handheld case. This is the outer case. I've actually purchased a handheld silicone case, which is a nice red colour, that will hopefully go well. Oh my god, look at it, it's massive. It will hopefully go well with the Steam Deck itself. So straight away, guys, the screen is monstrous. It's actually quite heavy as well. Hello, there's my pretty face. Hello. just so you can see, the thing is monstrous. It's bigger than the Nintendo Switch OLED by a good margin. It's got some nice paddle buttons on the back. Apparently that's really good for flexibility of gaming. This is almost your mouse mat, and this is replacing your left click over there. You've got your Steam button. The joysticks, or the analog sticks, whatever you want to call them, feel really, really nice. Very solid D buttons as well. And on the top you've got your volume buttons here. You can plug in, there's an aux slot there, so if you want to plug in some headphones, wired ones, that's your option. You've got a USB, I assume that's the charging slot there. There's the power button, and all the rest is history. I think this is your options button as well, similar to what you've got on the DualSense for the PlayStation. And there we go. So I just have to say, it's heavy, it's dense, and if you just look at the size comparison to my monitor, it's actually pretty damn big. It takes up almost a third of the screen. So it's a very nice piece of kit, very big, quite heavy. So I wouldn't say it's for kids unless you want this one absolutely wrecked, damaged, and ready to have some dirty paw prints on it. This is Dad's gaming device. This is a adult gaming machine. Kids, hands off. Keep your dirty mitts off of it. And then you've got your obviously your buttons there. But the customization with this thing apparently is absolutely insane. So I'm going to be listing some of the emulators that I'm going to be putting on this in the description below. It can cover games. Obviously you have to install, I don't know how familiar you guys are with emulators, but you have to install a BIOS file, which you can get online, and you have to then install the emulator game files themselves. And you can do that in two ways. You can either plug this in into desktop mode into your PC, your laptop, and then you can transfer the files from there onto it, or you can do it directly on the machine. So this is what is quite snazzy, and it blew me away a little bit. Not only is this a gaming console, handheld obviously, it's got two separate modes. So the first mode is desktop mode. That is essentially where this turns into a PC. It can literally double up as a PC. The RAM's quite respective, it's got a good graphics processor on there, and if you want to use this as a second PC, you absolutely can, which is why it fetches quite a high price. So on desktop mode you can do everything that you would expect to be able to do on a normal PC. This does run Linux, not Windows, but there is a way apparently you can incorporate Windows into it if you wanted to, but it messes too much with the hardware, so I'm not going to be doing that. Plus I've got machines that operate Windows anyway, so this is going to be purely for what it was made for, which is Linux. So yeah, the emulators will be installed with a BIOS file. You've then got the emulator files, but you can install absolutely anything on this machine, guys. I've seen people online do PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, Sega, Mega Drive, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, all the Game Boy machines, all the old school Atari stuff is on there as well. And I'm going to be listing some of the videos I've been watching in the description, just because there's absolutely loads out there. And I'm not saying these are the best videos, but they are videos that I have come across that are going to help me install the emulators that I want on the Steam Deck. So I will do you all a favour, and I'll list that in the description of this video as well, so you don't have to go fishing anywhere for those videos. When you buy one, you can just install it exactly the same as I have done. So this is going to be my all-round machine. It also can emulate Nintendo Switch games, which is absolutely mental. Like I said, you can also install apps on there. It links directly to Steam, so anything you've got on your PC or your laptop, Steam-wise, you're going to be able to play straight off of here as its own standalone device. You've also got the option to do PlayStation Remote Play, where it will link into your PS5, and it will stream amazingly well through this. I did buy the Backbone a few months ago, which you guys have probably seen the unboxing video for. It is great, but at the end of the day, you are still just using your Wi-Fi to do that, and this will emulate it much better. Better frame rates, better refresh rates, and it's just an absolute monster. So without further ado, let's turn it on, let's have a quick look at it, and have a little look around what we can do with the machine. So just so you guys can see, I've put in my Wi-Fi, put in all the passwords, and it's now actually installing Steam, as you can see. So it's saying we've got 26 minutes. I doubt it's going to take that long, but once that's been installed, I'll show you guys what comes up next, and then we'll have a little look through the UI, some of the settings and the features of the machine. It's an absolute monster, look at it. It's huge. But what's really good, as I said, this doubles up as a PC, so if you're really struggling to get a good PC that can push out good speeds and stuff like that, this is probably a double budget buy for you as well, not only for a handheld console but also for a PC processing power. So there we go, we've got 6 minutes left. I will be back once it's been installed. Okay guys, after a very quick install and restart, I had to load my Steam login settings onto the Steam Deck. Now you can do that manually for a username and password login, or you can do the QR code scanner. So all you needed to do, I did this through my phone, is go onto your phone, go into Steam, tap the shield icon that's in the middle at the bottom of the phone within the app, and it will bring up a QR code scanning option. Put my teeth in, and then you just scan the code. You then have to approve an authenticator, but then that's pretty much it. So now here we are looking at the details. Tells you where the power button is. There's the volume buttons over here, which we've already seen. Down below is the micro SD slot. So actually, I didn't show you that. Right there is the micro SD slot. Now this is the 64 gig, but I have actually purchased a 128 Samsung SD card as well, because that was on offer on the recent Prime Day deals. Managed to get that for about £20, which is an absolute steal. So I'm going to format that, put the SD card in there, and I'm going to use that as my storage for all my emulators, games and stuff like that. And anything I use for PC type games, so through Steam, is just going to be stored on the normal 64 gig storage. So I will have absolutely loads and loads to play with. So here we are, we're on Steam, we are there. If you just press the Steam button, gives you a nice little interface here on the side. This is for the Steam Deck itself, not Steam. So you've got your library, your store, friends and chat, downloads and settings. We're going to have a quick look at settings just to show you the type of things that you can do. So you've got your battery percentage option there, time zone, time and date. We've got a software update, so we'll do that in a second. We've got security options, so on system wake up and power up, switch into desktop mode as well. There is your Wi-Fi stuff. You can got notifications, you've got sound notifications, normal notifications, all that type of thing. You've got adaptive brightness on your display settings. There's also a night mode, which is pretty cool, and that actually can come on automatically at a certain time if you want it to, which is another nice little piece of jazz. There's also a night mode tint mode. It's all very nice, and you've got an audio output mode and input mode as well. So you can plug in a microphone if you're talking to your friends through the Steam chat, or any games that you play through PC, or any ones that you emulate that offer that chat service support. You can change the settings there. There's your Bluetooth options, controller options as well. So you've got Steam haptics are on automatically. I thought, why the hell not? If I'm going to be buying a pretty expensive piece of handheld kit for handheld console gaming, let's get the most out of it. And I'm quite used to the DualSense as well, which, as you know, has full haptic feedback integration in it as well. You've also got keyboard themes, which is very nice. Friends and chat. There's your download options. You've got cloud, family settings there if you want to set up different accounts. There's your remote play options, which is already enabled with me, which is great. And there's the storage. So out of the box storage, you've got 43 gigs free. Bear in mind, it's the same as the PlayStation really. They allocate a certain amount of space for system and storage updates, all that kind of stuff, in order to make it run efficiently. 2.97 gig is put aside for that, and you've got 46 gig worth that's actually free for you to use. So that's that. But obviously when you include your SD card, which will go in there, that will boost it massively, which is what I'm going to do. So there we go. You go straight in on that, and it's touchscreen as well, guys. You've got some options here. I don't know what this button does. You've got this is your quick button settings, what I've just pressed here, the 3 dots. So you can very quickly adjust your brightness. You've got some Steam Deck awards apparently. Your Wi-Fi, audio. There's your battery performance. You can also change that as well if you want to up the battery outage but increase the performance in terms of frame rates. It literally operates like a PC, and this is just in handheld mode. Don't know what this button does. Let's press it. That swaps between different screens. So when you've got desktop mode going, that button at the top switches between different desktops, exactly the same as it does on a PC. So it's a very, very nice piece of kit. So there we have it, ladies and gents. The Steam Deck is unboxed. It's beeping at me. It wants me to play it. But before we go, I just have to emphasize how damn big this carry case is. So this came, as I said, free with the bundle that I've bought. But if you buy the official Steam carry case for the deck, it's like a damn suitcase. Look at it. It is huge. It's gonna house that absolute monstrosity. If you don't mind carrying a mini suitcase around with you, it's a very, very quick and convenient way to store your Steam Deck safely. There are third-party providers out there that offer screen protectors, cases and stuff like that, and I've bought one actually, a silicone case for the outside of the Steam Deck itself, and then I can place it in my mini suitcase if I want to keep the dust off of it and travel around with it as well. So that's the unboxing done. If you guys want to see any more content on the Steam Deck, please let me know. As I said, I will post all the emulator, BIOS, and what you can do, tips and tricks, fun stuff to do with the Steam Deck in the description of this video, so hopefully you don't have to fish around for it. These are some of the videos that I've come across that I found super, super helpful, and I'm going to be using with my own Steam Deck as well. So let me know in the comments if you want to see more Steam Deck content. Thank you for checking out the video. There is more unboxing videos available for you to watch on the channel. I'll leave a link to that playlist in the description of the video as well. Until next time, your host is out of here. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Peace.